Hello, hello, this is Megan Burns coming to you live from the streets of San Miguel de Allende con mi amigo Alejandro Anaya.
Hi, how you doing, Megan?
Hey, peace, man. So we're out here drawing portraits of ourselves because we're a little crazy that way. But we're actually talking about our new workshop that's coming up on Saturday, June 1st. What's the name of it?
It's called Mixed Media Alter Ego Self-Portrait.
Self-portrait. Okay, so right now in the continuous line drawing storytelling group, we're doing a 31-day selfie drawing challenge, and honestly, it's hilarious. But I know, like, when people aren't, it's triggering. It's hard. It's hard to draw yourself because there's all this judgment about how we look and how we don't look and how we used to look and what's happening, right? So we're joining forces to do a mixed media workshop that is combining the skills of our selfie drawing, but it's not about drawing ourselves, is it?
Yes, it's exactly not about that. It's about first of all, using several techniques on Masonite.
So we're going to be using Masonite, like a big board. It's not
Exactly.
going to be on paper. It's going to be on Masonite.
Which gives you a lot of confidence because it's board, so we're going to be using acrylic, inks, maybe some pencil and charcoal.
A little louder.
Acrylics, charcoal, inks. So that gives us a lot of freedom. If you use acrylic on the Masonite, you can always paint again. Use that to cover your first layer and then work on the top layer with another.
Okay, so I'm just going to back it up here a little bit because you kind of jumped right into the
Yeah,
middle
I know.
of the work. I was telling Alejandro to try not to say a million "ah," and because of that, I think I sort of rattled things, right? So you can just with me now, go "ah."
Yeah.
So this workshop that Alejandro and I are doing on Saturday, June 1st, right here at the Sindicato. We're here downtown San Miguel. The parroquia is right in front of us. The Sindicato is right around the corner here on Recreo. And so this is a mixed media painting, printmaking, carving, drawing, paint. It's a whole bunch of things. And we are providing the Masonite. And so, I mean, even if you haven't done this 31-day drawing challenge, this workshop is open to anyone who just wants to have fun and try out new mediums, which will include doing some carving in the Masonite, right? So we're going to provide the Masonite, and it's not about drawing ourselves perfectly, right? Like right now, this 31-day, let's see your portrait there. Oh yeah, nice.
A little less forehead. But
I mean, that's the beauty of a daily selfie practice because we're just learning the spatial dimensions of our faces, and sometimes we look good and sometimes we look awful, right? I mean, I have drawings I just look awful, and those of you that are doing it, if you look good every single day, you're cheating.
Yes.
Right? You're cheating. If you look good in your selfies every single day, you're cheating. No guilt, no shame. It's just, it's a daily practice. It's not a daily perfection. So this workshop that we're doing kind of ties in nicely because it's about being playful with ourselves, right?
Yes. And you've seen my drawings. I play a lot of elements on characters' heads and stuff going on behind them. So the idea of the alter ego is to play a little bit with the way we see ourselves or we would like to see ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's a self-portrait, but also with whimsical and magical stuff going on around our faces.
So Alejandro's work, for those of you who are not familiar with it, he does a lot of stuff where there's like scuba gears and top hats and what are those?
Buildings, lighthouses.
Lighthouses, right? And so just for example, like I just drew myself with a brush pen, and I have these super fun earrings that are big eyeballs, right? Well, maybe I would put that eyeball as my third eye because I like to think I have some intuitive chops, right? So maybe I'll put the big eyeball there, and you know, like some sort of big something on my head, right? Like a chicken or something. I don't know,
Yeah,
right?
it's the idea is anything you'd like to put around yourself, and that might mean something or just something playful, but it's the way, in a magical way, you'd like to see yourself.
Yeah.
And the idea is all these elements come together, like you're saying, on Masonite, on different layers that we're going to be putting on this Masonite with different tools and techniques.
Right. So inks, paints,
Paint,
carvings,
carving,
acrylic.
charcoal, acrylic, a little bit of pencil. So it's a little bit of printmaking technique with the carving, and that'll be the end part, and a little bit of.
We have an audience.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I just, and of course the painting, mixing it with the inks, in order to create this fabulous piece of work on this piece
Board.
of masonite, on
Yeah.
this board.
Yeah, so we are providing the Masonite board and some of the inks
Some
and
of the
paints,
inks.
but everyone is welcome to bring their materials. Like if you're a sketcher, bring your sketch stuff, bring your pens. I'm going to have my saturated inks there because I am the queen of saturated inks.
We're going to have several of those.
We'll have several of these, but I never leave home without my saturated inks. And so, yeah, we're gonna be posting the information, all the details, and the sign up. Well, we're ready to go. We can post that today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the idea is to, for the first time, I love the idea of putting these two techniques together. It's the carving, the kind of beginning of a printmaking technique, but also with mixed media technique on this wonderful material called Masonite.
Yeah.
That lets you be even more free, more loose, and lets you move more.
Fearless. I mean, that's what we're doing this, like in this drawing thing, right? It's to become fearless. It's not to draw yourself perfectly. It's to have more confidence in your art making, right?
Absolutely.
So the Alejandro's workshop that we're doing, mixed media alter ego portraits. We want to be really clear. It's not about painting yourself this
Perfectly,
perfect
yeah.
portrait. It's about having fun. Maybe it's cubism, maybe it's like Picasso, maybe it's you as a wizard, maybe it's you as a dog, right? Whatever.
Yeah,
It can
one
be anything.
big eye and one normal eye.
Yeah, or
you
a
know.
monkey, right? You've seen those portraits of like chimpanzees with like collars
Like
and
Frida,
stuff.
Frida style, you know,
Frida
the monkeys and all
Make
that.
yourself like Frida or whomever, right? So it's an opportunity to just really have fun with your portrait and with all kinds of media. So Saturday, June 1st at El Sindicato aquí in San Miguel de Allende, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll have all the goods and post all the sign-up information later, right?
Yes.
All right, hold up your portrait one more time. So join us in the, here, wait, bring yours closer. There we go. Ha ha, I'm bigger.
Yeah, and look, I even look scared there.
And I, of course, as always, have made myself thinner and younger. You can do that when you're drawing yourself.
I drew myself, well, yeah, a little younger and with a little more hair.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
common. So if you're drawing yourself thinner and younger, join the club because who wants to draw the whole deal,
every
right?
single line perfectly. We're not Da Vinci here.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So we'll see you at the workshop Saturday, June 1st. And until then, we'll see you online in the continuous line drawing for the continuous line selfie 31-day drawing challenge. Peace out, man.